Building a faceless empire isn't about being a cinematic genius, it's about being a lazy genius. We are taking the labor out of digital labor. Here is the first installment of your master blueprint. Stop dreaming about being the next big YouTuber while you're currently the big boss of your living room couch. You want the views, you want the CPM, but you don't want your face anywhere near a lens. I get it. Privacy is the new luxury, and frankly, my lighting isn't good enough for 4K either. Today, we're not just making a video, we're building a ghost-driven cash machine using the holy trinity of AI: Gemini, ElevenLabs, and Invideo. It's fast, it's sleek, and it's so automated it practically buys its own coffee. Step 1. The brain transplant, Gemini. First, we need a script. But not just any script, we need a script that doesn't sound like a dry toaster manual. Enter Gemini. Google's AI isn't just a search engine with a personality transplant. It's your head writer who doesn't ask for a salary or a lunch break. The secret sauce? Don't just ask it to write a script. That's how you get generic sludge. Feed it a specific persona. Tell Gemini, you are a high-energy tech visionary with a penchant for dry humor. Write me a 10-minute deep dive script on the future of humanoid robots. Suddenly, you've gone from a boring Wikipedia read to a narrative that actually keeps people from clicking away to watch cat videos. Gemini handles the research, the structure, and the pacing, while you sit back and play the role of the executive producer, which is just a fancy term for person who clicks the mouse. Now that we've got a script so sharp it could cut glass, we need a voice that doesn't sound like a GPS unit having a midlife crisis. Ready to hear what digital charisma actually sounds like? Step 2. Giving the ghost a soul. ElevenLabs. If your script is the body, the voiceover is the heartbeat. If you use a robotic, monotone voice, your audience will bounce faster than a rubber ball in a hurricane. This is where ElevenLabs comes in. This isn't your grandma's text-to-speech. This is AI that understands emotion. Go into ElevenLabs and skip the generic male settings. Use the Voice Lab to clone a voice or find one with high stability and exaggerated style. You want a narrator who sounds like they've had 3 espressos in a dream. When you drop your Gemini script into ElevenLabs, pay attention to the speech-to-speech or voice design features. You can literally tweak the sarcasm levels. It's like being a ventriloquist, but without the creepy wooden doll and the awkward social life. Once that high-fidelity audio file is rendered, you've officially crossed the uncanny valley. You now have a narrator who sounds more human than most of your coworkers. We have the words, and we have the voice. But humans are visual creatures. If we don't give them something shiny to look at, they're going to scroll. How do we turn a sound file into a cinematic masterpiece without touching a single frame of film? Step 3. The instant cinematographer, Invideo. Here's where the magic happens, or the black box of productivity. Invideo AI is essentially a video editor that lives in the cloud and works at the speed of light. You take that crisp ElevenLabs audio and your Gemini-crafted script, and you feed it to the beast. Invideo doesn't just slap random stock footage together, it uses AI to analyze the context of your words. If your script mentions the heat of the sun, it's not going to show you a picture of a refrigerator. It handles the transitions, the subtitles, which are non-negotiable for retention, and the background music that sets the mood. The Edit with Prompt feature is your best friend here. If a scene looks too corporate, you just type, "Make this scene look more cyberpunk and gritty," and boom. The AI re-rolls the footage like a digital dungeon master. You're not editing, in the traditional sense, you're directing a very talented, very fast robot. Part 4. The 10-fact growth hack, the viral formula. Since every great faceless channel thrives on the listicle format, let's break down the 10 mechanical facts you need to know to make this system actually pay the bills. Fact 1. The hook is the 3-second rule. YouTube's algorithm is a jealous god. If you don't grab their attention in the first 3 seconds, you're buried. Use Gemini to write 5 different hooks and pick the one that sounds the most provocative. Transition hook. But a great hook is useless if the middle of your video feels like a long-winded lecture. Which brings us to the Salami method. Fact 2. The Salami method, pacing, never give away the whole story at once. Slice your information thin. Gemini is great at creating open loops, questions asked at the start of a segment that aren't answered until the end. This keeps your average view duration, AVD, from tanking. You've got the pacing down, but if your audio sounds like it was recorded inside a tin can, nobody cares how good the story is. Fact 3. Frequency trumps perfection in the world of AI automation. The person who uploads 3 times a week beats the person who uploads once a month every single time. Because Gemini and Invideo cut your production time by 90%, perfectionism is now just another word for procrastination. Buckle up, because we're moving from the hobbyist phase into the media mogul phase. We've got the tools, we've got the tech, now let's refine the strategy so you're not just making videos, you're making bank. Fact 4. The thumb stop aesthetic in video is great for footage, but your thumbnail is the front door to your digital mansion. If the door looks like it's falling off the hinges, nobody is coming inside. Use a bold, high-contrast style. AI-generated images for thumbnails should be slightly hyper-real, saturated colors and dramatic lighting. If it looks like a movie poster, you've won. But even the prettiest thumbnail won't save you if you're talking to the wrong crowd. Let's talk about the algorithm whisperer technique. Fact 5. SEO is your silent partner. Gemini isn't just for scripts, it's your SEO consultant. Ask it to generate 20 high-volume, low-competition tags and a description that reads like a story but is packed with keywords. Don't guess what people are searching for. Make Gemini tell you. Now, you might be thinking, this is too easy, what's the catch? The catch is the one thing AI still struggles with: the human cringe filter. Fact 6. The cringe audit always do a final pass. Invideo might occasionally pick a stock clip of a guy giving a thumbs up when you're talking about a global economic collapse. It's hilarious, but it kills your credibility. A 5-minute manual review can save you from 1,000 "this is AI garbage" comments. Speaking of comments, did you know your viewers are actually your best scriptwriters? Fact 7. Community loop mining. Once the channel starts moving, the comment section is a goldmine. Use Gemini to summarize your top 50 comments and ask it to find the most requested topics. You aren't just a creator, you're a data-driven content architect. But data is nothing without a voice that people actually want to listen to for more than 30 seconds. Fact 8. The ElevenLabs breath secret. In ElevenLabs, don't set the stability to 100%. If you do, the voice sounds like a high-functioning calculator. Keep it around 40–60%. Why? Because it adds those tiny human imperfections, the subtle breaths and shifts in tone, that trick the brain into staying engaged. We've mastered the long form, but what about the digital crack of the internet, YouTube Shorts? Fact 9. The multi-purpose pivot. Never make a video once. Take your Gemini script, ask it to summarize the 3 most shocking points into 60-second bites, and throw those into Invideo's Shorts creator. You're turning one long-form video into 5 pieces of content. It's called efficiency, look it up. Finally, the most important rule of the AI empire, the one that separates the millionaires from the one-hit wonders. Fact 10. The persistence of the machine. The first 10 videos might get 0 views. The 11th might get 1 million. The AI doesn't get tired, frustrated, or burnt out, so you shouldn't either. Set the system, Hit render, and keep the assembly line moving until the algorithm finally finds your frequency. Now that you've got the blueprint, the tools, and the secret hacks, there's only one thing left to do besides watching your subscriber count climb. Building a faceless channel isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, it's a get-rich-smart system. By leveraging Gemini for the brains, ElevenLabs for the charm, and Invideo for the muscle, you've effectively built a production studio that fits in your pocket and runs while you sleep. You're no longer trading your time for money, you're trading your prompts for views. The barrier to entry has been demolished, and the only thing standing between you and a faceless empire is the upload button. So, stop overthinking the how and start executing the now. The robots are ready to work for you. Are you ready to be the boss? The grand finale: if you're tired of watching other people live your dream life through a screen, it's time to start building your own. Hit that subscribe button if you want more blueprints on how to turn AI into your personal printing press. Drop a comment below with the word automate if you're committed to starting your channel this week. I'll be picking a few of you to give a specific niche breakdown to. Now, get off this video and go start your engine. The algorithm is waiting.